Oh, come on. I'm trying to get there, guys. It's not working. I'll be there 1 minute. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Here we are. Qapla, everybody. Welcome to Bed Life. It is Friday, December 13th. Friday the 13th, 2019. Welcome. Welcome, one and all. It's been a rough day. It's been a rough day. Been working all day, mostly on that short track review for the least Star Trek I've ever seen. I'm annoyed. It really was a waste of time. It was a total and complete waste of time. If it was bad Star Trek, at least I could, get something about some fun from destroying it. But it wasn't bad Star Trek. It just wasn't Star Trek. It was a total waste of everybody's time and effort and money. Very, very disappointing. Joseph Patrick was first and early and said squatting, to which I told him soon, and then it took quite a while to start. Cinnabon Bunny says hello. Welcome, Cinnabon Bunny. John the former peasant says hi. Welcome, John. Dan23 says more live videos are using a countdown. Well, it only makes sense. I mean, if I start live, if one person is there, it's amazing. Then nobody sees the opening comments at all. I mean, because who's going to go back and rewatch it from the very start, even if you get there in the first 5 minutes? So having like a minute, 2 minute countdown, it gives the people who really care a chance to get there at the beginning, okay? Most people will get the email, and if they're available to go on, to click it, they will, and they'll come on. And I think I'm giving 90 seconds these days. I started at like 3 minutes, then I went to minutes. I think I'm down to 90 seconds. I mean, listen, Rock Solid Production says Bird of Prey lost at Use Your Words. First time I ever played, I came in first. Second time I played under the Bird of Prey 5 name, I came in second to someone who also had the Bird of Prey 5 name. So I think I kind of won, 3 games, and 3 of 2 I've won. I don't see. I mean, if you took the Bird of Prey 5 name, then I get the credit for the win. That's just how it works. Mike Richards says, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards. Josh Reed says, burn 'em, burn 'em, burn 'em. Oh God, what have I done? We summon the doom of Trek to Bird of Prey stream. Joseph says, come on, I'm came. Yes, you're here. You're here, Joseph. I need to know if you were here or not here, but you're here. John, the former president, says, do you guys have sound? You sons of bitches. I know you have sound. Yes, there's sound. Dan23 says, what will this video be about? I have never seen The Expanse, don't have access to it. Well, it's not going to be about The Expanse, Dan, although I will tell everybody, in the off chance you didn't know, The Expanse, one of the best television shows on television, is back. Season 4 just dropped on Amazon Prime Video yesterday night, I believe, a day early. And there's, I don't know how many episodes there are to the season, 10 or 12 or something, I don't know. But I started watching it last night. I fell asleep, no fault of the show. So I'm only through episode 1. But this weekend I will try to get through a good part of it, because I'm sure there's going to be spoilers come next week. I wish they had released it 1 episode at a time. I think that really builds up anticipation. It can help build an audience, but they released them all at once, so now it's going to be a mad dash to get to the end. And you're not going to give every episode the care it deserves. The Expanse is a very detailed, very well written, very detailed show, and to be frank, you probably should watch episodes more than once. And unfortunately, because of the binge model, I'm certainly not intending to watch any episode more than once, not at least until I finish the entire fourth season, where if they had released it once a week, I might have watched the episode twice during the week before the next episode came out. But whatever, at least we have season 4 of The Expanse. We can be happy. Where are we? Josh Streets is son of a bitch 2 for the price of 1. John the former president says son of a bitch. Josh Streets is bird. No one told you to watch the torture. I have to. Dan23 says I'm in the UK and I did see a TV advert for Discovery, but I don't need to watch it from the beginning because I have it on DVD. Well, why? Why would you have that on DVD? But if you like Discovery, Dan23, I'm happy for you. Yosef says, yes, Friday the 13th, 2 hours ago, sore throat and runny nose, not so funny. Oh, Yosef, very sorry to hear that. Very sorry. Surf Trektronic says, I got my new Star Wars underoos for Fall of Skywalker. Very cool, Surf Trektronics. You're gonna go wearing them? Aberjam UK says McClunky Aberjam, and I don't know if it's congratulations or not to you, but congratulations on your election. You had an election there in the UK, and apparently somebody won, or somebody won and somebody lost. So congrats to whoever won. Actor says, hi, Mamo Prey, Bird, Sassy, and the usual pahalacos. Welcome, Actor. Dan23 says, one thing I didn't know about Discovery on UK TV is if they're showing the short tracks. I doubt anybody knows. John the former president says, Senator Warren is more Cherokee than that was track. Indeed. Way to put it there. As we all know, Senator Warren is, I believe, 1/1000th Cherokee. Richie Poole says, hi, Birdo Prey, Mamo Prey. I'm at work, so can't stay. I'll be watching the stream on replay later, though. Thank you so much, Richie Poole, because I believe Mamo Prey is going to want to say something, although she said it yesterday. Mamo Prey was on DJ Odyssey's live stream yesterday, guys. If you guys missed DJ Odyssey's live stream, Mamo Prey herself was on the stream, not through my stream. Mamo Prey was on the DJ live stream yesterday, telling all types of stories. So check out DJ Odyssey. Subscribe to DJ Odyssey if you haven't. But if you want to hear Mamo Prey's debut on YouTube outside of my stream, it was DJ Odyssey yesterday, and she did say she had something to tell Richie Poole as well. And I'm sure she's going to want to do something here. Joseph says, Dan23, I'm not going to buy it until it stays on Netflix. Josh Reed says, Joseph forgot about it being Friday the 13th. That would be why Bird showed us a horror video that was the second shit track. Dan23 says, I never saw a picture of one of them, and it showed that the TOS sickbay had a window, but never. No, the TOS sickbay didn't have a window because in the Jeffries design, he designed the original Enterprise. In fact, every Enterprise design I can think of, sickbay is in the center of the saucer section. It is one of the safest places on the ship because it's sickbay, and the people there could conceivably be in critical condition. So they need to be in one of the safest places on the ship, which is sickbay. And it has no windows, but if you just forget about canon, which I think they did, then you can make excuses. You can make excuses. Joseph says, what's happening? Nothing, Joseph. It's a typical bird stream. Josh Reed, did Bird forget to pay the internet bill? Why would you say that? Aberjam is having technical issues, or is everybody having technical issues? Dan23 says, Joseph, well, the season 2 DVD had only 2 short tracks. I'm getting... Okay, well, we had 300 dropped frames. I don't know why, but hopefully it's okay now. Rock Solid says, is anyone else buffering? Actor thought it was him. Cinnabon says offline. Actor says it's the POTS virus. Cinnabon says it's back. Josh Reed says Rock Bird forgot to pay the internet bill. That's why it's buffering. I'm sorry about that, guys. I had no idea. Sci-Fi Nation says greetings, Bird O'Prey, Mom O'Prey, Sassy O'Prey, and fellow nerds. Greetings, Sci-Fi. And by the way, not only Mom O'Prey was on DJ Odyssey's stream yesterday, so was Sci-Fi Nation. And when DJ and Sci-Fi are on, they've got some great chemistry together. I think they have the potential to be a great YouTube pair-up. Carlo says, hiya all. Hope everyone is well. Thank you, Carlo. Hope you are well. John, the former peasant, is also getting buffering. Rock Solid says, there's lies. Damn lies. And then Karogan lies. From Bird O'Prey 5. And Dan23 says, I saw the Star Wars TV spot titled I saw the Star Wars TV spot titled She that was posted just this evening. I'm not sure. What actors has Mayday, White Bird down? Are you guys not able to connect? Wesley says, greetings, Bird, turds, and Christmas shoppers. Welcome, Wes. Aberjam Bird, your stream keeps buffering, and it's not just me. Darth Raven says, Bird of Prey, hey, greetings from Beagle Bites. Welcome. Actor says, yeah, the Expanse. Yeah, the Expanse deserved to be released weekly. John, the former president, says, Aberjam, how is the post Bojo victory mood over there? Boris Johnson, gotcha. Rock Solid says, Bird of Prey wants to be Frank, so he's the catcher. Who's going to be his Freddy? I don't know what you guys are talking about. I just got the email that I'm live, so YouTube is definitely going a little screwy today. Rock Solid says, I just read that. Aberjam says, I'm glad we can finally get on with it. It's a bonus that I wanted to leave the EU. Lol. Well then, congrats, Aberjam. Hector, when he said that, damn stream jangs. John, the former president, says Brexit infinity. Got Q22 says they're all criminals. Bird O'Prey. What the English? Actor says Bird of Prey. So you think that if one of the southern hemisphere and can't see the northern star, you can't navigate? That's Northicast. No, you just don't navigate using constellations. You can navigate using individual stars, but you don't navigate using constellations. Even in the northern hemisphere, you don't navigate using constellations. The only way a constellation plays a part in navigating in any way whatsoever is that in the northern hemisphere, Ursa Minor or Ursa Major, one of the dippers, I forget if it's the Big Dipper or the Small Dipper, but one of the dippers points in the northern hemisphere. You see, it's a great help when you're navigating the globe, especially on a ship, right? If you can know how far north you are or how far south you are. So that's how it helps. Now, in the southern hemisphere, there is no southern star. There are still specific stars that can be used to help navigate, but you're not using entire constellations. Also, you can't deal with just the star. You have to know a second piece of information, such as time of day. Like, you see, with the northern star, you don't need any other piece of information. You don't need to know the specific time. You don't need to know the time accurately. You don't need to know your longitude. You don't need to know your latitude. You don't need to know about where you are. With the Northern Star, 100% using only the Northern Star and your arm or a protractor, so you can get the angle, you can know your latitude, period, done, the end. In the Southern Hemisphere, there's no equal to that. So you need a second piece of information. There's some stars you can know, but you have to know where they're going to be at what particular time at night on what particular day of the year. So that needs a lot more information before you can use it to navigate. That's all it meant. Actress is, I read that. Dan23 says, I have Discovery on DVD because it's the only way to see it because I don't have Netflix. Well, I understand then, Dan. GotQ22 says, Conservative Party are pro-immigration, gay marriage, abortion, the loony left too. They are loony left too. Well, pro-Brexit. John the former peasant says, shill for the bunny. Well, it's not shilling. Mamo Pray was on. Josh reads his Mamo Pray is starting to make a channel rounds now, Bird. How much did DJ pay to get Mamo Pray on his stream? If he paid something, I didn't get a cut. So I don't know. John the former peasant is saying Sargon for Prime Minister. Actor can't navigate. There's a thing called the Southern Cross. It's a group of stars. Yes, but just knowing where the Southern Cross is isn't going to help you navigate unless you know additional information. Trek95 says, hello all. Welcome, Trek95. Rock solid. Hashtag Dear Bop. Maybe rock solid. Maybe. Later. Aberjam says, GotQ22, the lesser of two evils. And Aberjam says, greetings to Trek95. Woody Mess Hall. Woody Mess. Woody Mood. Jesus, what the hell am I reading? Wes Moody says, hail Birdo Pray 5. Hail Wes Moody. I don't know. My eyes were playing tricks on me. There. Wes Moody. Got Q22, so you choose between Hitler and Stalin, in other words. Well, if you're given the choice, yes, you got to choose one. What else are you supposed to do? It says live stream offline. Son of a bitch. It's streaming on my tablet. I don't know. This is a crappy connection, huh? Let's see. Actor says great chemistry like F and F. Sci-Fi Nation says hey now. Dan23 says this evening Star Wars posted their new TV spot and the title was called She. And it's about looking at Rey's hand. Oh, wow. How stunning and brave of them. Actor says, oh, to the star of DJ's dreams is here. Of DJ's stream is here. Surf Electronics binged most of The Expanse. It seems a little subpar compared to the other seasons, in his opinion, but still good. Oh, very cool. Well, that's sad, but cool that it's still good. Aberjam says, got Q22. If I had to choose between the two, yes, I would choose the lesser. Something.
Just say hello to everybody.
Mamo Pray says hello to everybody. She just got off the phone with her sister. She needs a few minutes to compose herself.
I don't want to interrupt you.
But
No, when you get a minute, I want to, I know, never mind. I want to thank, is John DeMarco here and Richie Poole again.
okay, well, whenever you want to.
Okay, later,
Yes, okay.
I need a few minutes. You let me know when.
Sci-Fi Nation says, I think DJ and I almost broke YouTube last night, Bird of Prey. Good thing Mamo Pray was there to hold it together. Got Q22 says, I don't choose any versions of evil. You obviously like evil. And Rock Solid says, I'm offline. Track 95 says, Buffer O Prey. Wes Moody says, what happened? Sci-Fi Nation says, son of a bitch. We lost another 600 frames. B. Cluit says, F. John the former president says, navigate using Miranda's, not Constellation. Dan23 says the stream's offline. B says it's back. Rock Solid says, did Anti-Tracker finally take out Bird of Prey 5 in Karoga? Mr. Mile says first. And Cinnabon Bunny says, stream down. Stream down. John Araki threw it in a $1 super chat. Thank you so much, John Araki. I'll get to that. I'll get to you in a minute, John. Yeah, they know. They know. If they can't hear me, they're not going to hear me say refresh. If the stream is down, they're not going to hear me say refresh. Surf Electronics says, Bird, your stream is booting on and off occasionally. I don't know what to do. We can just make the best of it. I'll tell you, this is not going to be a long stream. It's the crappy computer. Cinnabon says, and it's back again. Sci-Fi Nation says, Bird's going up and down. Cinnabon says, hey to Trek 95. Josh reads Bird of Prey. You need to stop using Karogan internet to stream. Got Q says, I might as well talk to the wall. Dan23 says, I refreshed the video or turn it on and off again if you can't see anything. Thank you, Dan. Trek95 says, Sci-Fi Nation, I will not comment. We do know about Bird. Aberjam says, Bird Borg implants are clearly faulty. Sci-Fi Nation says, is the Krogan internet crappy or Turdistan tech? And John Araki put in a $2 super chat and says, Courier Veranda? Font? The Courier font is greater than the Verdana font. Okay. I don't know which one is which, John. I'm not a font guy. I mean, I use different fonts, but I don't remember their names, except Comic Sans, which of course is the best font. John the former peasant says, don't talk to walls, build them. Surf Electronics says, you can see the northern star in the southern hemisphere during summer months. Well, you know what I mean, damn it. Parts of the southern hemisphere. Josh reads his sci-fi. This must be CBS attacking Bird for using a bad review of their shit show that is Short Track. Aberjam says, God Q, we're all just bricks in the wall, bud. And Dan23 says, all I ask is a tall ship and a star to steer her by. Indeed. God Q22, I am not, you choose to be. Sci-Fi Nation says, Josh Reed, Bird should have waited until after his stream to upload it. Lol. Why would I? No. Oh, because then CBS. Well, I didn't give yesterday's Short Track that great of a review either. Aberjam tells Got Q to breathe. Got Q, Bird of Prey, the Conservatives have had years to do Brexit, and they haven't done it. And they haven't done it was emigrate. I will grant you they haven't done it, but from everything I've seen, and granted I don't take all that much of an interest because I'm in the United States and we have enough politics of our own to deal with. From what I've seen, the Prime Minister previous to Boris Johnson was not a particular fan of Brexit and was trying to do everything they could to kind of stall and stop Brexit. So, I mean, as far as I know from American, and again, I don't have a great, big understanding. From what I do understand from the people I've watched was that Boris Johnson was the first prime minister you've had that was serious about Brexit, and he tried to do Brexit, but the parliament outvoted him or something, and screwed the pooch for the October 31st exit. So then you had this election. And now the Conservative Party has a majority in Parliament. So next time they do Brexit, which I believe is the end of January 31st next year, nobody can hold them up because they have a majority. So from what I heard was that the Conservative Party didn't have the majority until now. So they were being held up every time. Now, if that's wrong, it's possible. I mean, that's just what I've heard. I don't make any warranty. And John Araki with another $2 super chat says, after season 3 of STD, Trexit. I don't know that I could ever Trexit, John. People say boycott. It's easy for me to say I'll boycott Star Wars because I don't give a shit about Star Wars. Not in a long time. But I wouldn't say I was boycotting Star Trek. I would never say that, at least not yet. Because I don't have it in me to boycott Discovery. And I would never ask you guys to boycott Discovery or any Star Trek. I wouldn't say boycott Picard because I'm not going to boycott Picard. I'm going to watch it. I have to watch it. So I wouldn't ask you guys to boycott it. I wouldn't. Is there a day that maybe Star Trek gets so bad that I'm willing to boycott it? It's possible, but we're not there yet. I'm still going to watch anything they throw Star Trek on, including probably, in all likelihood, the Nickelodeon show, just because it's going to have Star Trek on it. It's something I've got to do. I've got to at least try. Dan23 says, be careful, you'll get screen eyes. Screen eyes. Carlos has got to go to work, but we'll see the rest later. Have fun. Take care, Carlo. Actor says hi to Mamo Pray. She's waving. Aberjam says, got Q. May never wanted Brexit, plus she is weak. When we finally got the leader capable of delivering, he got filibustered on every side. Thankfully, now he can get through without destruction. John Araki with another $2 super chat. Perscont sexist much. Person caught. Oh, boycott. Person caught. Because they said boycott, I'm sexist. We're going to person caught. He wants to person caught Star Trek. And Anti-Trekker's in the house. I'll read this out of order. Anti-Trekker says, Bird of Prey, when it comes to boycotts of Trek, I have said this, as a Trekkie YouTube channel content creator, it's my responsibility to watch any new Trek that comes out. However, I fully support others. And Anti-Trekker, as a fellow YouTube content creator, I find the excuse that I'm a YouTube content creator and therefore I have to watch something a bit lacking. Listen, if people who have these giant YouTube channels say they have to watch it because they have to do it for the channel, that's fine. But don't tell me to boycott it. I mean, if I want to boycott it, I'll boycott it. If I don't, I don't. I don't want somebody telling me I should boycott something that they're watching. I don't want them to say that. Now, you've never said that, Anti-Trekker. I will give that to you. You've never told somebody to boycott something that you yourself was not boycotting. And I'm just reaffirming I myself would never tell somebody to boycott something that I wasn't willing to boycott. Channel owner, content creator, or not. I bullshit that I have to see it because the people want me to see it. Maybe that's how some people feel, and that's fine. But if I'm going to boycott something, I'm going to boycott something. And if I'm not going to boycott something, I'm not going to tell others to. I mean, if others want to do it, that's fine. That's all I'm saying. And John Araki with his first $1 super chat. Thank you, John Araki. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, I'm back. What's going on today? Not a lot, Wes. Apparently, the stream is having a hell of a lot of problems. GotQ22 says Johnson was born in America and could F up a wet dream. And Anti-Trekker claims first. Welcome, Anti-Trekker, even though I read a comment already. Roxal says, Anti-Trekker, your attack on the Kurogan... Your attack on the Kurogan Wi-Fi network looks to be quite successful. Sci-Fi Nation says hi to Anti-Trekker, as does Trek95. Anti-Trekker says, hey all, glad to be alive when welcome, Anti-Trekker. Wesley says, Anti-Trekker, are you alive? Rock Solid says, not going to be a long Bird of Prey stream, thank God. Anti-Trekker says, Wesley, last I checked, yes. And Wesley says, Bird of Prey, Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, Wesley, although it does seem a bit early. Just a bit. Abajam says, Anti-Trekker, greetings, brother. I left you footprints? Greetings, brother. Jesus, I lost it. Gotta use... No! No, the window closed. What happened? What happened? Now I'm waiting for the stream to come back. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get it back. Greetings. Okay, greetings, brother. I left you a footnit in yesterday's and prior's video. Says Aberjam. A footnote, maybe? Trek 95 is Bird of Prey, to quote you, can't have it both ways. You've clearly never been to Kuroga. Yes, that is what I said. Aberjam says up footnote. Yes, okay. John Araki says, I'm not a font guy. Bird of Prey 5. Anti-Trekker says, cool, I hope you liked the video. It was a chore to put together, but I'm thinking of doing more battle breakdowns. Wesley says, Cinnabon ready for more zombies. Because I guess they play 7 Days to Die. Aberjam says, Trek 95, Frank and Freddy had it both ways. GotQ says, Trump built a half-mile of wall in 4 years. That's because that's all he's been allowed to build. Aberjam says, loved it, Anti-Trekker. Mike Richards says, Anti-Trekker, you are in our hearts. And last in the dinner line. Anti-Trekker, you're in our hearts and last in the dinner line. Trek 95 says, Aberjam, of course they do. Mike Andy, got to go. Commie obstructions abound. Take care, Mark Andy. John Araki, thank you for the next super chat. Got Q22 says, Bird of Prey, politicians lie. Of course they do. All the politicians lie. Actor says it's not near as simple as that, Joe. Well, it never is. Aberjam says, in other news, water still wet. DJ Odyssey says, greetings all. Greetings, DJ. Actor says, greetings to DJ. God Q says, and yet you trust Aberjam. Aberjam never said that. Uncle Remus's Star Trek is so sad at this point, indeed. And that was Anti-Trekker's comment that I read. And Gaku says, so you vote for people you don't trust. Well, you gotta vote for somebody. I vote for the person I trust more than the other. It doesn't mean I trust any of them implicitly or at 100%. Anti-Trekker says, and the right to boycott. Bird wants a... No, Cinnabon says, you know what else refused to show on camera with Christmas decorate? You know who else refused to be shown on camera with Christmas decorations? Birdo Prey 5. Who else, Cinnabon? Aberjam says, who said I voted? You need to quit putting words in my mouth and making assumptions. I'm not going to read any more political BS on this back and forth. I just don't care. DJ says, oh, you guys can comment in the chat all you want. DJ says, only ones that are watching secretly love it. Dan23 says, if you review a Star Trek show, that doesn't necessarily mean the video is for kids. Obviously not. Wesley says, how is everyone? I'm good, Wes. How are you? DJ says, hail, Wesley. Tired as hell, but moving. And DJ Odyssey, congratulations. If it's still true that you hit 200 subscribers yesterday. Hopefully you still have them today. Uncle Remus says, when I was a kid, I watched the real Star Trek reruns and liked the show. CBS All Access is saying today's kids are so stupid they can't understand real Trek. Okay, let me take that one. Because a comment was left on my review of Ephraim and thank you so much, John Araki, for another $1 super chat. Still no kissy dax, but thank you. A comment was left, I believe, by Aaron Matthew on my Ephraim and Dot review yesterday, short track review. He left it today, though, of yesterday's video. And he mentioned that he thought his kids would like the episode. And I didn't think about it, but... And there were parts of the video I cut out yesterday to make it shorter. But one of the phrases I used in the cut scene was that I was in like a superposition of loving and hating it at the same time. Not loving it, but liking and hating it at the same time, the episode. And I didn't know which way. Thank you so much, John Araki. Another $1 super chat. So I was in a superposition of liking and hating it, and I figured that the wave function was going to collapse, and I didn't know if I was going to come out liking it or hating it. But let's say I came out liking it. Is it not helpful to introduce kids who otherwise would not turn on 1960s Star Trek and watch it? Maybe they would watch this episode. Maybe they would watch this 7-minute animated short track and get just the passing glimpse of Space Seed, of Tholian Web, and all the other episodes and the movies that they teased in this short track. Is it not an advancement? Is it not an advantage to Trekkies around the world that the next generation gets some, not the Star Trek The Next Generation, but the next generation, the youngest generation, gets some experience, some passing tease of what the original Star Trek was all about that they never would have otherwise done. Because maybe, even if 1 in 1,000, if 1 in 1,000 of the people, of the kids who watch that short track think, you know what, that wasn't too bad. Maybe I want to find out more about what stories these are. And they turn on Space Seed or The Naked Time or Tholian Web, and they watch those episodes, or they watch Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, or Star Trek III, The Search for Spock, and then they become, quote-unquote, real Trekkies, real Star Trek fans. Is there not the chance that could happen? Are we not spiting ourselves if we spit on Ephraim and Dot? I mean, listen, I think we can all agree Ephraim and Dot are not canon. It's not a canon episode. It can't possibly be canon. Nobody can stand up and say this is canon Star Trek. And if they did, they'd be laughed off the stage. So we can deal with it. It's not canon. But even if it's not canon, there's still some advantage, some plus. It helps the entire, Trek-going world. It helps the entire Trek-going world to just give people who wouldn't otherwise have watched a tease of what real Star Trek is. And it did that. It did that, and I think we should praise it for doing that and not necessarily spit on it for being vile, and destructive of canon, because it's not destructive of canon, because it simply isn't canon. And John Araki with another $2 super chat. I give more generously in Anti's presence. Thank you so much, John Araki. And Anti-Trekker, I hope you keep showing up, because it's been quite. It's made John Araki quite generous today. So thank you to both John Araki and to Anti-Trekker. Where are we? Uncle Remus says, when I was a kid, I think I read that one. When I was a kid, we watched real Star Trek reruns and liked the show. CBS All Access is saying today's kids are so stupid they can't understand real Star Trek. Yeah, that was the comment that started my tirade. It's not necessarily that they're stupid. It's that it's very hard for someone born, post the internet age, right? If they were born having a cell phone, more or less, from the day they could move, let's say, right? If they're under 30, it's very hard. It's hard for me sometimes to look at a black and white TV show and take it seriously. Even though there's no good reason, it's just very, very hard for me to do that. And that's black and white. So for them, looking at a non-HD, cheesy, poor special effects television show like the original Star Trek, for them to take that seriously, no matter how smart or they might be, it's just a very difficult thing to do. So teasing it to them, giving them a sample, but making them, hey, if you want the real stuff, you got to come back for it. You got to come back for that. You got to get it. Here we're just going to give you a little taste. That's not the worst thing in the world. It really isn't. Wesley says, DJ was sick yesterday. I was sick yesterday and still tired. Sorry, Wes. Agnes says, Karoga boycott Trek. Blah. The only track they see is what the state TV shows. Star Trek My Way, starring you-know-who. I wouldn't mind Star Trek My Way. Uncle Remus is in. The kids are going to watch this horrible Trek cartoon with Baby Burnham. So terrible. That one, I don't think anybody's going to watch. Trek 95 says, Wesley Crusher, get some sleep, my friend. Wesley says it's 12 days until Christmas. Oh, I didn't even know that, Wes. Thank you. Now it feels like December's almost over now. Aberjam says, Bird killed the comments. Dagger, sabotage. What? How did they kill comments? God Q says, first Aberjam chooses between two evil. Now. Antitrade says, Bird of Prey, I know you have 8 magic beagles that can pull you across the sky, but really, how do you manage to get down people's chimney on Christmas? Anti-Trekker, here's the secret. I don't. I farm it out. There's a service called TaskRabbit. You get this app for your phone. It's called TaskRabbit. It's called TaskRabbit, and you just put in a job. It's kind of like Uber for odd jobs, and I just have somebody else do it for me. And John Araki with a $2 super chat that says check PayPal. Wow, what is this going to be? Okay, we're going to PayPal, John Araki. If it was anyone else, I'd say later, but for you, we're going in. We're going into PayPal. And let's see. No, I don't want to check my credit score. Stupid PayPal. Wow, John Araki, thank you. Let's see, was there a request with that? Was there a request? Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Blessed Kwanzaa. Thank you so much, John Araki. John Araki, gave me a $20 donation. Thank you so much, John Araki. It is deeply, deeply appreciated. And you sent it via PayPal, so YouTube doesn't get their greedy, greedy hands on it. Very, very thoughtful. Thank you so much. John Araki, if you'd like me to sing you a song, go ahead and put one up. It's the least I can do. So take that, anti-tracker. Dan23 says they did not that those two animated short tracks are done in a different style. Yeah, the two short tracks are not in any way related to the two animated Trek shows coming up. There's the animated show Lower Decks, which is going to be Rick and Morty style animation, whatever the hell that means. And then there's a Nickelodeon show that's going to be some other form of animation. So just to be clear, the two animation styles we got are not related in any way to the upcoming animated tracks, which would have made sense, but it's not. Track 95 says, Anti-Trigger, I guess what I got in the mail today. Wesley says, on the first day of Christmas, Birdo Prey 5 gave to me one live stream. Wow, Wes, can you keep that up for the next 11 days? Dan23 says, remember the Enterprise did not have a window in sickbay. That is true. Absolutely true. It also didn't have a window in the corridor and the other places. It didn't have a window into engineering where the eggs were. Anti-Trigger says, no idea. Obviously, Anti-Trigger, it was probably one of your shirts or mugs or something. Abajam says, Anti-Trigger, Bird is no stranger to lube. Wow. Anti-Trigger lols. John Araki says, Astro Glide greater than KY. I hear you got Q22, but I'm not going to read that. Sci-Fi Nation says greetings to DJ, and DJ says hi to Sci-Fi Nation. You guys got to get together and do more, double live streams. Trek 95 says Anti-Trigger 10K shirts and mugs looks awesome. I was right again. Another point for me, rock solid. Wesley says Trek 95, I'm getting an early gift. I'm waiting for it to arrive in the mail. Very cool. And Anti-Trigger says very cool at Trek 95. And Dan23 says Star Trek vet William Shatner, 88, files for divorce from wife of 18 years, Elizabeth, 61. Wow. Well, I shouldn't say it. I wish both of them the best. Okay, she got off easy. The last wife drowned in the pool. How does that happen? I'm just saying. That wife got off a lot easier than the previous one. I wouldn't convict him, but that's... How does an adult drown in a pool?
A lot of ways.
A lot of ways an adult just drowns in the pool?
Sure, they could fall on their head. They could be drunk.
I heard the tape of William Shatner calling 911 to report his wife in the pool. I just say the man sounded like he doth protested too much. I know I could drown in a pool, Hector, because I can't swim, right? I mean, I could probably float, but yes, I know people drown in a pool. I'm just saying it seems suspicious, and I don't think they did the least bit of investigation. DJ is at 203. Very cool, DJ. God cues his low intelligence around these parts. Anti-Trigger says somebody hacked John's bank. John Araki must have got a pay raise, says Josh Street. DJ says, wasn't me. I wouldn't have sent the money to Bird if I wouldn't have sent the money to Bird if I had. Oh, if you paid for Mamo Pray to come on? Actor says John is leaking. Wesley says I did it. DJ says son of a bitch. Josh Reed says DJ, you would have sent the money to Sisso Pray. And DJ says no, Josh would have sent it to myself. Actor says Space Seed. Naked Time sounds dirty. Sci-Fi Nation says DJ told Mamo Pray that he was not the father on his stream last night. And DJ says, did Bird just say Foley N wed? I have no idea what that was, DJ. I certainly didn't say that. Actor says, wanting to be called a jerk, I see. Aberjam says, DJ, I thought he said Freddie and Frank. John Araki says, except on his streams. Angarima says, Bird, most kids today have attention span, don't have the attention span. Most kids today have no attention span to watch classic track. That's why we get the last couple of JJ movies with all explosions and dumbness. Today's kids will not sit and watch old Trek. I will grant you the majority of them won't. But somewhere in there has to be the 1 in 100 or even 1 in 1,000 that would.
It's okay. You'll have one soon.
DJ says, yeah, I scooped the entire internet and got Mamo Pray on my live stream first. You did. You scooped the entire internet. John Araki says 3, 2, 1, jerk. Anti-Trigger says, sorry, I'm not here. Aberjam says, John Araki sounds like a night Frank and Freddy's play. Sounds like a night at Frank and Freddy's place. Wesley says, Anti-Trigger, good video today. Anti-Trigger says, thanks to Wesley. And where are we? Son of a bitch, the page died again. Let's try this again. Okay. Anti-Trigger says thanks to Wesley. John Araki is laughing at Aberjam. Aberjam wants Dear Bop. We'll try. We'll try to get in once I catch up with the chat. Sci-Fi Nation says Anti-Trigger, good vid today, but I have about 3 paragraphs of rebuttal. Lol. And Actor says someone call Rock Solid. Wesley says, does anyone know what Bird is talking about? No, neither do I. Actor says, oh, I thought Bird was going to do a real hard critique of TOS. Dan23 says, Discovery Season 2, there was an episode that had previously on Star Trek, and it showed footage from the cage. Yes, it did, and that wasn't it wasn't a terrible episode. It wasn't a great episode, but it was probably the best episode of Season 2. Aberjam says, Rock Solid usually has a lot to say but after his last video, I think it's just projecting. And John Araki puts in Santa Claus hats. Thank you so much, John Araki, for that very generous PayPal. Uncle Remus says, after kids watch CBS All Access tunes, they will go over to new Discovery track and think that the only Star Trek and never look at the old stuff. It's a chance, but I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of people. They are pretty familiar with the internet. There are a lot of people out there that they can get the real answer from if they're curious. Actor says, Wes, I tend to zone out after the 3rd paragraph of Bird of Prey triads. Trek95 says, Wesley, you listen. Safer not to. Lol. DJ says, I checked John Araki. Nothing there. I think you sent it to Bird by mistake. Sci-Fi Nation lols. Uncle Remus says, I don't think Trek will ever come back with the quality of the original and the shows, unfortunately. Those days are over, and I'm afraid. Damn it, Uncle Remus. If I honestly thought that, it would be very, very depressing. I don't think we're going to get it tomorrow. I don't think we're going to get it in a year. But one day. Someday. Aberjam says, Uncle Remus, Hollywood sucks. Joseph says it's 11 days till Christmas. Our traditions are having Christmas dinner and giving gifts on the 24th. And we eat crap and potato salad plus some other stuff. Well, I don't know why you eat crap, but the potato salad and other stuff sounds good. Yeah. No, it's not carp. It's crap. He said crap. Maybe he meant to say carp. Oh, you know what? It is carp. It is carp. Anti-tracker's dyslexia is rubbing off on my eyes again. Sorry about that. I still wouldn't eat the carp either. But still the potato salad and the other stuff sounds good. Wesley says, say my way or blue moon. You mean sing? It's, well, anything but my way, of course. John or Rocky can choose. Hector says, if someone wants to see the wokest of woke films this weekend, Black Christmas is in cinemas. Hashtag me too. Wesley says both Frank songs. DJ says, John or Rocky, it was nice of you to give him money and he wants to hurt your ears by singing. See, you should have sent it to me. Lol. It's an option. It's not that I have to sing. Anti-Trigger says, on the first day of Christmas, Bird gave to me a live stream of his tree. I don't have a tree. Josh reads his Bird of Prey on the second day of Christmas. Bird of Prey gave to me 2 SOBs and 1 live stream. Trek95 says, Wesley Crusher, how about a Blue Moon My Way remix? Uncle Remus says, Aberjam, quality film / TV is few and far between, but there is still some left. You have to squint your eyes and find them. Star Trek, Star Wars, Doctor Who are lost. Anti-Trigger says, on the third day of Christmas, Bird gave to me 3 Beagle Bites, 2 SOBs, and a live stream of his tree. Actor says, Joseph, tradition is getting 4 kilograms of fat between 24, 25, between the 24th, 25th, and the 31st first, because eating of traditionally high-calorie winter Christmas confections under summer heat. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, what's funny is that my gift arrived when you commented about me waiting for it. Well, congratulations. Anti-Tracker says, low bird. Trek95 says, Anti-Tracker, what tree? Joseph says, Bird of Prey. Okay. Actor says, you can drown in a pool, Bird. I know I could. Angarima says, if Bird fell in a pool, would he make it out? I'd make it to the steps, I think. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, how does an adult drown in a pool? Let's see you swim. I would float. Anti-Trekker says, Trek95 has a tree in his front yard he is very proud of. Sci-Fi Nation says, it's easy if you're unconscious. And John Araki says, my wife drowned in the pool. John Araki, if you're serious, I'm very, very sorry to hear that. But I doubt it. Josh reads his Trek95. Bird uses Old James, a.k.a. Captain Batman. Qapla. I don't know what that is. Qapla tree. Josh reads his Lowell Ector. When do you lose it? Uncle Remus says, you'll float, Bird. You'll float too. Yes, I know I'd float. Actress says, Glass Movies hero played by Bruce Willis drowned in a road pothole. Actor says, Joseph, sometimes never. Dan23 says, rumor. Marvel helping develop new mystery Star Wars series for Disney Plus called Rumor Claims Lucasfilm has partnered with Marvel to develop a secret Star Wars television project for Disney Plus. Okay. DJ says Sci-Fi Nation never got this far behind last night. No, you guys didn't get this far behind because you didn't have this many people commenting.
I'm concerned about what John Araki said.
Mamo Prey is very concerned about John Araki's comment. I am too. Obviously, it can happen. I just think it's rare. Sci-Fi Nation's DJ, no, we didn't. We're not noobs like Anti-Tracker and Bird of Prey. Dan23 says Porsche had teamed up with Star Wars producer Lucasfilm to create one-on-one spacecraft to promote in the next installment of the space-themed franchise, film franchise. Dan23 says name Tri-Wing S-91X Pegasus Starfighter. The starship will be presented as a 5-foot-long scale model at the premiere of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker on December 16th. Josh reads on the 4th day of Christmas. Bird gave to me 4 Mamo Prey stories, 3 Beagle Bites, 2 SOBs, and a live stream of his tree. Mr. Miles is okay. What have I missed? You're not going to tell you. DJ says Sci-Fi Nation don't also try and stream with the mic turned off. And Sci-Fi says DJ, unless it's a Gelogia break. That's true. Aberjam says Mr. Miles, a giant space squid killed 99% of the population. This channel is all that's left. Sci-Fi says DJ, I'm up for another one tonight or tomorrow night if you are. Mr. Miles says, oh yeah, bragging time. It's done. Finally done. Anti-Tracker's patron members will get to see what I mean in, well, not long. Well, congratulations, Mr. Miles. You've earned yourself a break, a short break. Uncle Remus says, I hope you're right, Bird, but things are much worse now. Look at how bad Rise of Skywalker is going to be. Even the Rise of Skywalker actors know it's crap, and so they are trying to distance themselves. Where is Adam Driver? I don't know. John Araki with a $5 super chat says, no, Bird, read it like Shatner. My wife drowned in the pool. Okay, so what I heard on the tape was Shatner call up. He's like, my beautiful wife drowned in the pool. I'm sorry, but if somebody calls 911 saying, my beautiful wife drowned in the pool, at least just check it out. Send a cop, double check, do an autopsy. I don't know what you got to do. But I mean, who the hell? What would they do? They can't arrest William Shatner. Even if William Shatner did kill his wife, he'd never get convicted. I wouldn't convict him. I'm sorry, I just wouldn't. Unless he killed one of my family. That would be it. If he killed, somebody I didn't know, I'm sorry. I wouldn't convict him. On the 5th day of Christmas, Bird gave to me 5 golden Gelogias, 4 Mamo Prey stories, 3 Beagle Bites, 2 SOBs, and a live stream of his tree. Yes, the Kurogan justice system at work, Mr. Miles. Indeed. And John Araki says, Bird's choice for a song if he wants. Oh, thank you, John Araki. Maybe we'll do one. Let's see how far behind I am. DJ's a Sci-Fi Nation might be tomorrow. Have company coming over any minute. Mike Richards says, Aberjam, I hate it when that happens. Yosef says, Carp is first. Crap is about 12 hours later. Thank you, Yosef. Sorry about that. Sci-Fi Nation says, DJ sounds good. Uncle Remus says, Samuel Jackson is the new voice of Alexa. Say, Alexa, introduce me to Samuel Jackson. Alexa, introduce me to Samuel Jackson.
Allow me to welcome actor Samuel L. Jackson.
I'm in the cloud, baby.
Let's show them some of the things you can do. How's the weather?
It's cloudy with a chance of me. Ha!
You are a natural. Can you set a 3-second timer?
Sure. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. How was that?
You're doing great.
Thanks. I'm here to bring a little Samuel L. Jackson to your day.
I can ask Sam all sorts of questions for you. You can say things like, ask Sam Jackson for the weather, or ask Sam to tell a joke. It's 99 cents plus tax. Would you
Oh,
like to
F
buy it?
that. No, no.
Okay.
I'm not going to pay 99 cents for Samuel Jackson to tell me a joke. I can tell my own joke. What has 2 ears and a red nose? Two pieces of corn and a red nose.
Oh,
You see? I just made that up on the spot. You wouldn't have never have known. I just made that up on the spot. I'm going to pay 99 cents to Samuel Jackson. So you can say something about snakes on a plane. Aberjam says Mike Richards' complete global annihilation can really put a crimp on your day. DJ says, but he's only sorry if it was real, proving he isn't really sorry. Anti-Trigger says it's official. Birdo Prey 5 is a floater. Well, the facts are I would float, okay? Fat floats. I am more fat and probably air than muscle, so I'd probably float. I could pretty much float before I got sick. Uncle Aberjam says, does bird falling in a pool make a sound if there's no one around to push him? You know, my cousins used to gang up to push me in the pool. Aberjam says, I just read that. DJ says, bird, this isn't a pool. Insert flushing sound. Anti-Trigger says, Aberjam, nope. Aberjam is lolling at Anti-Trigger. Mike Richards says, I don't have a tree. Me, wrap some tinsel around your middle finger and yell, yo, I got your tree right here, pal. Aberjam wants Dear Bop, boppity bop bop. Dan says Star Wars is doing the next installment. We shall see. Anti-Trigger says on the 5th. I read that one. Aberjam says, so who's Shatner's pool? Wait, so Shatner pool? Disgusting. Mr. Miles says Kurogan justice system at work. DJ says this just in. Bird admits corruption. Joseph, so if Shatner killed me, you would not give him the chair. No, I don't believe in the death penalty, Joseph. Unless it was like mass murder and I was 100% sure it was the person who did it. Even a confession wouldn't be enough. I need to know without doubt they were guilty. Dan23 says if they're not going to arrest William Shatner for spoken word violations of songs, they're not going to arrest him for anything. Exactly. Agnes says Adam Driver is choosing tuxedos for the award ceremonies he has to attend this and next month. Dan23 says ho ho ho. Joseph says on the 6th day of Christmas, Birdo Prey 5 gave to me 6 Jeeps stuck in the mud, 5 golden Jalojas, 4 Mamo Prey stories, 3 Beagle Bites, 2 SOBs, and a live stream of his tree. DJ says, Bird of Prey, now is the perfect time to sing Baby It's Cold Outside. Yes, but I don't have a partner yet. I'm working on that. Anti-Trigger says, we got this. On the 7th day of Christmas, Bird gave to me 7 man boobs milking, 6 Jeeps stuck in mud, 5 golden Jolojas, 4 Mamo Prey stories, 3 Beagle Bites, 2 SOBs, and a live stream of his tree. Aberjam. I'm an ist, I'm an hater, I'm a phobe, I'm a traitor, I'm a basement dwelling troll, I don't care at all. Actor says, ask Sam to say mother. No, you can't. And the trick is Bird of Prey. You should sing the man part to Baby It's Cold Outside. I will at some point. Mr. Miles says, Bird of Prey, you should be the new voice of Alexa. I would if people had to pay 99 cents to me every time. Average Jam says, Dan23, covers are genuine. Genius. Covers are genius. Shatner covers are genius. Rock Solid says, Dear Bop now. Well, once I get to the end of the comments. Dan says, Aberjam, maybe. DJ says, hey to Rock Solid. Aberjam says, Anti-Trigger. Would that be Frank's part or Freddy's? Actor says, if someone who knows what floats and who is... If someone knows who floats and who doesn't, it's the Bird Father. Thomas Preston. Welcome, Thomas Preston. No ad when I logged on. 23 watching and 19 likes. Well, Thomas, you shouldn't have been seeing ads whenever you've logged on to my stream. I specifically turn off the pre-stream ads on my stuff. I never put a pre-stream ad. Now, maybe one day I will. But at this point, even if I had pre-stream ads, it wouldn't make me enough money to justify inconveniencing anyone. I do have post-video ads on some videos, but never pre. If you ever get a pre-stream video ad, it probably means somebody else has claimed that video and is monetizing it, like CBS. And since I have YouTube Premium, I never see ads on other people's channels. Thomas Preston says 23 watching with 19 likes. Thank you, Thomas Preston. Rock Solid says hailing frequencies open, DJ. And Rock Solid says Anti-Trigger just got a notification. Dan23 says HBO releases the trailer for Hugh Laurie's sci-fi comedy Avenue 5. Yes, that trailer actually was out last week, and it looks pretty good. I look forward to seeing it. I am looking forward to seeing it. I have no idea if it's going to be good, but hey, the main character is a white male, so it can't be too woke. Watch me. Watch that come back and haunt me. DJ says, Bird of Prey, we need it now, not after Christmas. And the Trigger says, hey, Mr. Miles, the patron supporter video is live. Very cool. Aberjam says, no more comments, please. We need Dear Bop. And Uncle Remus says, do you think Adam Driver is embarrassed by Rise of Skywalker? He should have been in Grandpa. He should have been in the Grandpa pants with no shirt. You know, I can't imagine he's more embarrassed about Star Wars than he would be about Girls. If Girls, his appearance on Girls, didn't embarrass the guy, then I'm sure nothing would. So they probably knew they had the right actor when they saw him continually make a fool of himself every week on that show for season after season after season. And they're like, that's the guy we need to play our new Darth Vader-ish character. He's not gonna feel bad about anything. Okay. On the 8th day of Christmas, Bird gave to me 8 STD rants, 7 boobs milking, 6 Jeeps stuck in the mud, 5 golden jalojas, 4 Mamo Prey stories, 3 Beagle Bites, 2 SOBs, and a live stream of his tree. Adam Driver is a good actor. He will be in many more movies. He can act and was wasted in Star Wars, says Uncle Remus. And Antidote says, on the 9th day of Christmas, Bird gave to me 9 racist comments, 8 STD rants, 7 boobs milking, 6 Jeeps stuck in the mud, 5 golden jalojas, 4 Mamo Prey stories, 3 Beagle Bites, 2 SOBs, and a live stream of his tree. We are close, says Aberjam. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to do some Dear Bops, I think. Let's see if the computer will even work to do Dear Bop. Dear Bop. There we go. Okay, it's working. So, guys, I'm going to do at Berto Pray 5 comments, and I will be on the lookout for more stanzas of the song. But other comments might get skipped at this point. So, let's head on over to Dear Bop. And I see we've got some new submissions. Dear Bop, why? That's just what it says. Why? And it looks like you guys can't even see it. Let's see. Dear Bop, why? I don't know what to tell you there. Dear Bop, why? There was no request for assistance. Dear Bop, I recently got some bad news. It all started 4 weeks ago when I was out celebrating my birthday. Some friends treated me to a party of sorts at our local go-go bar. They dressed me up in a usual glam queen paraphernalia, and the whole merry bunch of us descended on the bar. What? Flashers and all. It was a great night, and it ended with a boom when the guy I'd been hitting on all night asked me back to his place. I know us gay guys get a bad rep for sleeping around, but this was honestly the first time I'd done something like this. I knew it was a one-night stand, and to be honest, I found that a little thrilling. Anyway, long story short, soon after my brief encounter, I started having some downstairs trouble, so to speak. So I made an appointment to see a specialist. He did some tests, and yesterday the results came back, and well, I'm sure you can guess the results. Turns out I have not just one, but 2 STIs. I'm a little heartbroken. To say the least, and I'm also a bit bemused. The test indicated that while one of the infections was from my recent night stand, one-night stand. The other had been laying dormant for 6 months or more. And the symptoms from this new... What the fuck am I reading? From this new infection kick-started the older one. It's nobody. And the new infection kick-started the older one. Does that even happen? Anyway, where am I? Anyway, kick-started the other one into action, so now I'm having double the trouble. When it rains, it pours. Anyway, I'm sorry I've been rambled on so much. It's just a little lonely sometimes. I can know I haven't seen you in a long time, but it must be a good idea to get yourself checked. Bullshit! Bullshit! Even though I ended it abruptly, ours will be the greatest love since Frank and Freddie.
Knew that was coming.
Yeah, I figured that was coming. And I'd hate for this memory to be spoiled by a rash and an itch, and the burning tip isn't much fun either. Anyway, take care. Eggy Poo. Love your little sausage. Okay, this is just garbage. This is demeaning, and I'm probably going to have to file a lawsuit of defamation against whoever wrote this, even though it's totally anonymous. I'm gonna have to have the FBI check into this. Message 7 of 9. 7 of 9. Get it? Dear Bop, if I want to drown my sorrow and depression and forget about an ex, what liquor do you recommend? I want to forget everything after January 1st, 2015. Ooh, 2015. That's a long one. Okay, you're going to want to mix... You're going to want to mix a few things. You're going to want to do 3 parts Jägermeister, 2 parts Baron Jäger, that's a honey liqueur, 1.5 parts Grey Goose vodka, plain, and 1/2 part Grey Goose vodka l'orange. That means orange in French. And 2 parts Bailey's Irish Cream, and a splash of lemon juice, and about 1/4 ounce of Hershey's chocolate syrup. Mix that on up. It should turn red if it's working. If it doesn't turn red, you can put in a little ketchup just for coloring. Don't worry, you're not going to taste it. It should look like a nice strawberry quick. Then season it with pepper to your liking. Put in a splash of seltzer and drink it as fast as you possibly can. But you can only drink half the glass. You cannot drink more. You got to put like a mark. Do not drink the glass past the halfway mark. If you do, it will not work. You have to, and you can't give the other half to somebody else. It doesn't work like that. You have to only drink the top half of the glass. It's very important the way the densities work. It needs to sit for a minute before you drink it. Then you drink the top half and only the top half. And then you discard the rest. Very important you discard the rest. That should clear you out to January 2015, plus or minus 3 months. Plus or minus 3 months. No, that's not the recipe for Bill Cosby's date nights. The date nights recipe has Tabasco. Okay, so I hope that helps you forget about your ex. Okay, well, we got some font issues here. Dear Bop, I'm told I should start by saying something nice. It's been a while since you told us you were pregnant and you're barely showing. Thumbs up. Anyway, we all heard you like to eat meat. Burgers and steaks. Not the Frank and Freddy kind. Get your mind out of the effing gutter, bird. This is serious. Anyway, now that your little giggle fest is over, all we've ever seen or heard you eat are pretzels. Pretzels! Are they meat? No. And not only that, we all saw you damn near die while tasting jerky. Why, bird? Why are you a closet vegan? You make me sick. Strawberry. FYI, I'm a vegan, and I have to eat my own poo to get all my nutrients. No, this is what rabbits do. Is that what you want, bird? You want to eat your own poo? Get your effing head straight, boy. That's it. I'm out. No, bird. I should have nothing more to say. I mean, what the actual F? Okay, so Strawberry, Cinnamon Bunny's rabbit, has somehow trained himself to use the keyboard and sent in this Dear Bop. And yes, bunnies do eat their own poop, although it's not technically. They know when they pass a very special poop, and they only eat that poop. They don't eat their regular poop. But they do need to eat their own poop to get their vitamins and minerals because they are, in fact, vegans. So, yeah, no. Mamo Pray can assure you I'm not vegan. I eat plenty of meat every day, different types of meat, sometimes bacon for breakfast, either bologna, ham, cheese, bologna or ham, meat for lunch, or a burger for lunch, and then at night, more meat. So plenty of meat. Okay, we got the 12th day of Christmas. So let's see. On the 12th day of Christmas, Bird gave to me 12 pictures of Frank and Freddie, 11 bird bad singing. Okay. On the 12th day of Christmas, Bird gave to me 12 pictures of Frank and Freddie, 11 bird bad singings, 10 lures and drags, 9 racist comments, 8 STD rants, 7 man boobs milking, 6 jeeps stuck in the mud, 5 golden jalojas, 4 Mamo Pray stories, 3 Beagle bites, 2 SOBs, and a live stream of his tree. What's this other one? On the 12th day of Christmas, Bird gave to me 12 Frank and Freddie home movies, 11 bird bad singings, 10 lures and drag, 9 racist comments, 8 STD rants, 7 man moves milking, 6 jeeps stuck in the mud, 5 golden jalojas, 4 Mamo Pray stories, 3 Beagle bites, 2 SOBs, and a live stream of his tree. Do the bop, says Dan23. And I'm sorry about that Uncle Remus. Blew out your speakers. I do apologize. I need to remember not to cough into the mic. So I hope that was helpful to whoever cared. Dear Bop, why do you insist in playing those stupid video games on live stream? We don't come here to watch bridges fall down all day long. We come to talk. We are a community and we want to chat, catch up on the events of the day, discuss nerd stuff, and talk about video games. Come to think of it, why don't you stream some video games? It's like our favorite hobby, but you never ever do it. It's just talk, yakety yak, blah blah. For the love of God, why don't you just shut the F up and bring us a video game once in a while? Would it really kill ya? Aber your mamas. Aber Unanimous. Well, Aber Unanimous, I think you're in luck because this Sunday will be a Sunday fun day, God willing. And we will be doing probably some bridge building on Sunday fun day. Tomorrow, of course, is Star Trek Saturday, so we will be streaming Star Trek Generations. No. Sister O'Prey just said no.
That's next
But
Saturday.
no, this Saturday.
No, you the calendar wrong. Look at the calendar.
No, I'm pretty sure it's the calendar. It's every Saturday, Star Trek Saturday.
No.
Next Saturday will be First Contact. Do you want to say something to camera, Sis O'Prey?
No.
I mean, or not to the camera, just to the microphone? Camera's not on.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
Sister O'Prey says hi to everybody. Dear Bop, didn't we get the final, last ever, we're serious this time? No, it's really the last final trailer, Star Wars The Last Jedi, Monday Night Football in October. Yet now we continue to get additional trailers. What is this? Kurogan advertising. It reminds me of naming Photoshop filters after proofing routes. They should simply name these trailers as Star Wars Rise of Skywalker Final V2 revision, last final, dash final, we mean it this time, underscore ROT dash joking dash really dash final dash please like this movie MP4. That would be a rock solid file name. Actually, that's also a Bird of Prey file name. If you saw some of the file names in my video directory, they do go much like that. I just keep adding to it as I make changes to the files. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to have to end this a little sooner than later. Let's see. Let me get back to... No, it's not your fault.
I mean, I don't care.
No, it's not your fault. So we got through 5. Oh, now there's 10. We got through 5 of 10 Dear Bops. Maybe we'll get some more on Sunday too. We'll see. There we go. Hello, guys. So let me go back, see if there's any comments I absolutely need to read. We need it now. DJ's Bird of Prey gave up his recipe. I read that one. DJ says, I'm not paying. Kirk dies twice. Sci-Fi Bird of Prey, great stream as always, bud. Live long and alpaca, everybody. And yes, no, they did lie. They lied about that being the final trailer. And I knew they were going to lie. It just wasn't even worth... It wasn't worth debating. The final trailer is not the same as the TV spot, says Dan. Well, it's debatable. Okay, so Sisso Prey. Here's the Bird of Prey Christmas song. On the 12th day of Christmas, Bird gave to me 12 pictures of Frank and Freddy, 11 bad bird singing, 10 lures and drag, 9 racist comments, 8 STD rants, 7 man boobs a milking, 6 Jeeves stuck in the mud, 5 golden jalojas, 4 Mamo Prey stories, 3 beagle bites, 2 SOBs, and a live stream of his tree. I don't know. This is what they want.
I'm offended by man boobs.
Sisso Prey's offended by man boobs. It's not impossible.
They cannot.
Yes, they can. I've looked it up.
Ew.
Men can lactate.
Why?
Freak of nature. Cancer is one reason. Other diseases, it happens sometimes.
It's unhealthy. I'm sorry.
It's not saying it is healthy, but it is possible.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, for those who didn't know, I Googled it. Men can lactate.
What made you Google it?
I was like, I wonder if men can lactate. I was like, it would make no sense. It would really make no sense because I would say men have nipples, but they probably don't have the glands. Right? That's what I was thinking. So I Googled it, and sure enough, yes, men can lactate. Then I got scared. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, what if I lactate? It worried me. New thing to worry about.
You can't feed the baby. I don't care.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to try to feed the baby.
Even if it's perfectly good milk, I don't care.
And I know man boobs get cancer too. Yes, that's true.
That I know. Milk is
Josh reads his Bird of Prey 5. The Bird of Prey 5, 12 Days of Christmas is on the Anti-Tricker website. Okay, fine. Qapla to you and the ladies of the house, Yosef. Qapla, Yosef.
Tell everybody I said thank you again. I don't have a story tonight.
Mamo Prey says thank you guys again. And she doesn't have a story tonight.
talk about how Joey breastfed so much he didn't come.
Oh, maybe one story.
Well, you see, I gotta
Okay, I'm shutting the camera off.
I gotta bring in our conversation a little bit.
I guess.
Hold on. Let me get the camera off. Okay, so for those of you who didn't leave right away, you are getting a Mamo Prey story. Something that her and Sister O'Prey were talking about earlier today. Wait, don't come here yet. Camera's still on. Camera's still on. I don't have my fancy doodad.
Probably just stand there and talk. Then people can watch your reaction.
Okay, this is good enough. This is good enough. There's no camera. Mama Pray's gonna give the story.
Okay, you can get closer now.
Yes, you can get closer.
Okay. Hi all. I'm back. All kidding aside, this is a very recent story. It came up. Well, I know that most of you are aware that I am going to be Grandma O'Prey.
Oh, no, not a prey.
I know. Anyway, Sister O'Prey is going to have a baby. And so conversations,
Nephew prey.
yes, okay, I can announce as of today, Sister O'Prey told us it's a boy. So, Nephew O'Prey will be joining the O'Prey family, God willing, the end of June.
Coming this summer.
Yes, coming this summer. Anyway, so,
Side note, if I happen to be working
Oh.
in New Jersey, we want to try for July. That's when all the maternity leave stuff goes up in Jersey. But if I'm still in New York, then we're good.
you can repeat that one.
Oh, if they can't hear me, don't worry about
No,
Okay.
it's okay.
Anyway, getting back, because I forget stories really quick these days. So we were having a conversation, and a friend of Sister O'Prey's sent her a quite extensive list of all the things that are required basically to have a baby these days. Not actually have, but take care of and bring home and all that. Much, much, much different from when Mom O'Prey had a baby. But anyway, we were on the items that had to do with breastfeeding and pumps and this and that. And she asked me what I did with Bert O'Prey. And I said, I did not have a breast pump. I never used one. I was never gone long enough.
That's not
You-
how you said it this morning.
That's not how you phrased it this morning.
You said he was always
Wait.
hungry. He was
Oh, that
never
was
not
okay. You're right. I was getting to that part. Okay. Because what is in quote the books these days is that everybody needs a breast pump because if the baby does not use all of the mother's milk, the mother has to pump out milk that the baby doesn't need. So she said, well, what did you do? I said, I didn't. Bert O'Prey was always hungry, and I never had any extra milk. That's what I said. Yes. So that was our conversation for today. And she said, well, when did you stop breastfeeding? I said, guess when he started eating. She said, when? I said, well, I know it was less than a year old. He definitely, started on food way before that. So that's the story of Bert O'Prey and his early infant eating habits. Of course, if all of you guys unsubscribe because of this story, I will understand, but please don't.
I just thought you were going to tell the part where you never needed a pump because he ate so much.
Well, I had to give the background. Have to give background on everything.
Joseph Patrick asked, Bert or Prey, any names on the short list? I gave my names, Joseph. They're under consideration.
Our names are under favor.
The names I gave Sis O'Prey were James, Jean-Luc, Benjamin, and Jonathan. And they're under consideration. They're
I
under
told him he
consideration.
should have added Christopher.
Not after Discovery. Anyway, guys, Tiberius. Tiberius is a good name.
Don't care, don't tell me. Didn't
Tiberius is a good name. Oh, also Ed. Edward.
Well, the problem is Julie was like, oh, there's a lot of our names, like Ryan. I was like, can't name my baby Ryan.
The DJ says his name is James. Well, DJ, you're gonna have to.
Mother would move in with
You're gonna have to
But
pay,
yeah,
DJ.
Ryans.
Nobody's naming the baby Kylo.
I don't know, that's it.
Kylo's a cool name. Yeah. Okay. Name the baby Kylo. See what happens.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know either.
It's the bad guy in Star Wars.
Maybe like Rillery. You like Rillery for a boy?
Grillery?
Rillery?
Sure. Why not? DJ hashtag I'm not paying. Abajams is Bird of Prey McClunky. Dante. Dante. Dante's not bad.
I guess it is.
Anyway, guys, remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and share this, please. If you're looking for a live stream, they're going to be unlisted, but you can go back to my channel in the live and unlisted playlist. We'll have all my past live streams, and also this one will also be under Bed Life. Hopefully, for this weekend, maybe I'll get my part in. It says it was shipped 2 days ago, so waiting for it. Can't wait to get back to the old laptop. And take care, all. There's not going to be any type of credits on this computer. Qapla. Better than naming the baby Darth Vader. Yeah, I agree.